guys, JC Hooligan coming from the Dirty Jers with another episode of Timberborn. In the last episode, we were not doing so great. And so, of course, we're still not doing great now. We have 8 days of a drought left. So now I'm kind of thinking, can we, in fact, murder the entire beaver population? I'm thinking we probably can. We need to engage our power wheels. Like so. Also, thank you guys so much for your support, comments, and help on the last few videos. You guys have made some awesome comments and suggestions, most of which I'm there. I do have the potato cooker and some of the things some of you have suggested in the down there. However, again, I don't have the manpower or beaver power, as it were. So we could break some houses and discourage beavers from doing their thing. Someone also pointed out that beavers, of course, love the outdoor gardens and fire pits and what have you. So we could give them another outdoor bar to hang out on in, and that might help with the population to grow so we can support it. And of course, we're going to need to plant food like a buttload, whatever you want to call it. We've got a 1,500 sciencey points, and what we really need to get into is I don't care about the mine. We need to get into, it was building something underwater. No. Labor, was it? Nope, I can't remember. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Landscaping, or what is it that, do you guys remember what is it that unlocks our ability to build what do you call it, the robot or the golem or the factory or whatever it is? So right here, the bot only bots are allowed to work in this workplace. So we need like that factory to do so. And we need the tapper's shack. That would be amazing. Woodwork shop strengthens planks, but I mean, does that do anything for us? Does it matter? Like, is that a thing? Oh, I bet it's for the bridges. The bridges probably require that stuff. The large windmills, excuse me, which will power more stuff and things while we're in serious drought mode. We're not gonna have enough water, so hopefully maybe we can collapse the entire civilization and find out who's gonna die, who's gonna live, and bring you guys back when the drought is over. BRBs. All right, gang, the drought has ended. The water is back. We actually did pretty damn good considering. I really thought this was going to be the end of our beavers. So they have berries, they have carrots, and they were down to 83 grilled potates. So they're actually not doing bad at all. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and shut down the water wheels. We no longer need these to operate. You guys can go work somewhere else. There's plenty of employment opportunities in whatever the hell my town was called. I completely forgot. But as you can see, crops have failed by the truckload. So we got to get back on that going. I added a new farmhouse over here so they would start harvesting these, and I have an idea. I'm going to expand our dam network to a little bit further out, and then I'm going to tear this one down completely, so this way these guys can have access to more water. So I'm hoping that might solve some of the water problems we've been having, and then I'm going to rebuild our water pumps on this side and possibly add some water storage so that they can, in fact, have a little more space there. I do need to maybe add, because they're not reproducing, but we don't have any unemployment yet. So I think man, I don't know. I'm kind of scared. They're doing better on food, I believe, in this district. Okay, we have 34 potatoes and 34 carrots. We're not doing great in this district, however. These guys are hard at building the new levee and dam system that I've got going on. And then, like I said, I'm going to tear this one down. So I'm hoping that this, in fact, will help with that sitch. So I want to add a little bit of hurry the F up and build this stuff for these guys. Let's prioritize that bad hombre. Plus, this water will help. I don't know how we did it, but we seem, I don't want to speak too soon, but we seem to have possibly pulled ourselves out of an absolute disaster. We've got nobody working in, we got one water pump person. Oh yeah, we're short people over on this side too. These guys don't have any leisure activities either, so I'm a little bummed about that. So we should probably give these guys a little fire pit to hang out with, because they like to hang out here, and this is where they in fact will make new bebes. I am going to increase the workday again because we are out of a drought and we need to get our asses in gear, kids. Get this shit on the road, as it were. And we might need a new not a bakery necessarily, but perhaps another grill to make more grilled potates. But I'm not going to do anything like that until I for sure have the workforce. I went ahead and added some new items as well, but again, without the workforce, we can't very well damn well do it. So we're going to have to wait on that. But the beavers are recovering. I think we're down to like 20 at one point. Now we're up to 39. We got 8 little baby beavers on the way, or growing up. Not quite there yet. 77%, 78, 77. So got 3 of them close-ish to growing up. We've got, what the hell does that mean? Is that guy injured? I don't know, man. Are both beds full? Wait, where are my beds? Did I never put, I got, uh-oh. That's a bed. I just have the one? You gotta be shitting me, man. You know what? I'm gonna pause this guy for now. Just because we need to get the water production. Oh, look at this. We've got workers. Oh my glob. Adventure Time reference check. Holy crap. Look at this, you guys. The last episode, I expected to absolutely have wiped out the entire beaver population. This episode, I'm not lying. I really thought that was like gonna be what the case was. Let's throw down another hospital bed. In fact, I probably should make a little hospital area, and I believe there is such a thing. The healer, and it requires metal, but we could absolutely add a healer to it. They need looks dandelions, it looks like, possibly, or sunflowers, something of that nature. So that's something we could look into, but again, we need the labor force. There's just no way that I can do anything about that until that is a thing. And I'm hoping once we add more water this way, you know what? I should have levied the whole thing across. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I could also cordon this area off. I don't know what I want to do, because we need to keep this area green and fertile, as it were. How are we doing on logs, guys? All this stuff died. Son of a bitch. So hopefully the farmers will get back on that. Do we even have farmers? We sure as hell don't. We need labor force in a bad way. All right, let me do some modifying and changing of this area over here, and I'll bring you guys back when I've got some updates made. Burbs. All right, gang, we've done a little bit of shuffling around, and I've been kind of shutting down some of the water pumps because we're full on water. So I'm going to go ahead and have some of these guys try to replace workers. Also, we need to start cutting the trees back down. I just realized we've been run low on logs. I shut down our plank mill as well. I'm going to go ahead and continue cranking out the gears because we're not full on those yet. So it's always nice to have a stockpile of those. I turned a woodcutter back on over here as well. The water haulers are doing their thing. I migrated some of the people or beavers from District 1 over to District 2 just so that we would have the space. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down too. No sense in running you when we don't really can't. When we don't really can't. My words are broken. So that's kind of where we are. I increased this to hold grilled potates so these guys could eat a little better, as it were, at this point. And we've kind of sort of recovered a bit. I was really low on beavers over here, so they are reproducing now. I did build them or add a fireplace or pit, whatever you want to call this, but they are short on logs. I'm trying to remember what all this stuff holds. This is for logs, and honestly, we don't really need it anymore because we've got logs. This is for gears. We are going to keep that. We don't need 300 gears. That's a little bit crazy. Oh, the gears. Where are you guys? Where are you, the gears? Is that alphabetized? Because if it is, oh, I think I did put a max of 30. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. All right, awesome. So that's holding, and this is for berries from the district, and we're going to shut that down. We don't need that. So that is a thing. So now we're relying mostly on grilled potates over here. Are these potatoes, and potatoes? Okay, I thought they had carrots. Okay, they do. So they can eat carrots as well. Can they actually make grilled carrots? No, they cannot. They can do potatoes, chestnuts, or spatterdock. And that's something we need to get into next, is probably the actual water farming of stuff and things, because that is another way to vary their diet. But we had a 15. I did hit a 15. I don't know if I did that on camera, but we did unlock the other faction of beavers while all this was happening. Somehow we managed to go from like negative approval rating or happiness levels to actual excuse me, pleased, better to get along with beavers. Now I'm trying to rethink this whole situation because I don't know if I want the water flowing out on this side. I might now though, just to keep this area alive, and for now we're just getting that built, so I'm just gonna say to hell with it, and that can keep doing its thing. The metal sitch is looking good. This is a large pile for logs, and this is for the actual metal blocks that we have been cranking out. So that's a thing. I'm kind of thinking a plank factory over here might not be a terrible idea, and when we can finally get enough science points built back up, I really kind of want to get into the large windmill. I think that would be very helpful to keep power going, as opposed to the wheels and the water wheels and etc., that sort of thing. But we definitely were in a tailspin slash nosedive that we managed to somehow get out of. I cannot believe we did that. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, the whole thing is like pause central, you know what I mean? Like we took everything off, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, that was, I'm pretty pleased with it. For some reason, I'm not feeling as hopeless as we were. I would like to get this going too. Could you guys please build that for me? That would be super. And I don't know where this guy is keeping his logs. Well, he's got a log storage facility over here, so you know what? That's fine. They can just stay right there. So for now, we just need to get the workforce and beavers built back up. Yeah, it's really that simple. And again, like I said, we've more or less managed to get ourselves out of the crippling nosedive that we had somehow got in ourselves into. It appears that we do not. What about over here? Did it say that there was one unemployed beaver over here? There is an actual unemployed beaver. That is amazing. I am very excited about that. In fact, what can we have you go do, little homie? Is this in your district over here? You could pick these things. I don't know. We should break that down, actually. We could move you over here so you could pick these dandelions. Not sure yet. We'll figure something out for that little hombre. But I do like the fact that we do have, in fact, an unemployed worker over here. That does not hurt my feelings even a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm kind of happy now. This is the big project that needs to get done next. These guys haven't even started on this side because I believe we are out of planks, as well as we do not have a woodcutter. So maybe, just maybe, I will, in fact, turn... Oh, no, not that. Turn homie over here into a woodcutter. Let's just put that right there. All right, let's build that like ASAP. It only takes a couple pieces of what have yous to build. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Thank you. Are you working on it? Oh my God, he's working on it. He's working on it. And we have done it. All right, so now this should be employed. All right, so now we need to set your chewing zone, as it were. All right, you can hack down all these. Oh yeah, you'll work. Going to work. Awesome. Oh, you don't need to work in there. So he's going to do his thing. All right, so that should supply them with more logs on this end of the world. They've got plenty of trees to chew down, and there's only 2 of them working on it. These guys are doing their thing. We are getting this day. Oh, these guys are getting at it, man. Yeah, it's all logs. Everything's logs. Logs. We really need any planks for anything except for this new sitch over here, which I'm working on that as well. So yeah, again, like I said, this is finally, well, not finally. I mean, I could tank it again. But look at that. There's like 10 beaver children on their way. And let's see, are any of them close to this one? So we've got 1 for sure almost to working age, and 2 getting close-ish. All right, cool. As soon as that guy gets to work, like I said, once I start to stockpile again some unemployed, maybe 5 or 6, I'll start turning back on some of these other items. The farmhouses were definitely a huge concern of mine. I wanted to make sure those were, you know, well stocked and running, because food is going to be the big thing. And then at some point, I'm going to try to figure out how to build like a waterway to go this way, and we can run and build more farmland up into this area. So I'm slowly figuring these things out. I do have the paper mill built, which we're going to need, and it looks like at some point I could have flooded this land from damming up the water, but I've got all this stuff built on the lower ground, so I don't really want to do that at this point. It might be something I'll consider later or in a different build. But as you can see, we are getting back up to a decent amount. 92 bread, 34 grilled potates over here. The berries again are well and good. And then over here, how are we looking over here? 133 grilled, or 130 grilled potato, 33, excuse me, I said that right. 77 berries, so they are finally doing their thing over here. I had planned on building their little water feature over here, so they call Splish Splash and have a good time. I might still do that, but we are low on workers and materials in certain areas. Oh yeah, I know that. Don't worry about that. We're good. So they just need planks sent over here, and I thought I had a plank situation. That's gears, and that's planks. I want to increase the plank situation. Links, element OP, right? Okay, it's set at 100. So what's it shy on? It must be shy of logs. Okay, no worries. We'll get that situation worked out as well. We're not stockpiling any logs because they are in fact using every one of them that they cut down. But whatever, we're slowly but surely coming along. This side is looking pretty good. We need to get some hot roofing action put on, but that's not something I want to work on. We don't have any distributors. All right, so in fact, holy crap, is that paused? Okay, it's paused. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this down to like 2. So eventually we have less unemployment and it'll get filled up. And I want to prioritize that. I know that's gonna take away from stuff, but now they'll take the planks over here too. All right, guys, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much again for all your likes, comments, and support on all the previous Timberborn videos. I really hope we're going to pull this one off and get this thing really, really going. I don't think this includes any of the update 3 items because I might have to start a whole new build for that, but that might be something we do on stream. Also, speaking of, we have been streaming more on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/JCHooligan. We have been having a grand old time playing Crossout, the vehicular post-apocalyptic carnage-based combat game. It's so much fun. Please sure to join me over there. I usually try to post a link or an update on my YouTube socials daily, and if you have any questions or if you want to follow me on any of the socials, shoot me a quick DM on some of those because there's so many spammy weirdos these days. But JC Hooligan signing out, and as always, you have a great rest of your day.